What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. There is a lot that we need to talk about, so let's do this. The first thing I want to talk about is it is May 1st, 2020, and here in Texas, the stay-at-home order that was issued by Greg Abbott has expired as of April 30th. Now, a lot of people are enjoying this, yet a lot of people are staying safe, like myself and my roommates. Now, on Thursday, April 30th, Texas experienced its deadliest day of the whole coronavirus pandemic, reporting at a case of 179 new cases and 5 deaths just one day. This was yesterday, when the whole state was reopening its economy. Now, those deaths were a Balch Springs man in his 20s, a Dallas man in his 60s, a man in his 70s at a Dallas nursing home, a woman in her 80s at a Dallas nursing home, and a woman in her 90s along with that in the Dallas nursing home. Now, also on Thursday, the state reported 1,033 plus new cases of COVID-19, the first time the daily rise of new cases has expired since April 10th. Now, Texas, we a big state, and but it's like they say, everything is bigger in Texas, so that's how it is. Now, we have a population of about 30 million people here, but has only administered 333,300 coronavirus cases, of which 28,087 have been positive. Now, this decision of Governor Abbott was reckless, irresponsible, and puts so many people's lives at risk, and that's actually a true thing. Now, under Abbott's reopening efforts, he wanted restaurants, he wanted retailers, malls, and movie theaters across the whole state to allow to be opened up to at least 25% capacity. If a country has fewer than 5 confirmed cases of the virus, businesses will be able to open up to 50% of the normal capacity. Now, I'm just saying this, everything is bigger in Texas, like I said, but a lot should not be open at this moment. And many have criticized Abbott's reopening plans, saying that there is just not enough emphasis on worker safety. Now, state officials have signaled that workers who refuse to go on back to work and everything, and contracting, fear of contracting the virus, will lose their unemployment benefits. And that is truly fucked up. If I work at a movie theater and people come in there and somebody had the COVID-19 and I get affected, that's just downright stupid to do. And a lot of these movie theaters, like AMC, Cinemark, and all these other places, are they saying? I don't know. But a lot of these places, they are basically refusing to open up their service because, quote, that is really fucked up, because if you've been to a movie theater, you see how crowded it can get in there, and if you want to put people in there, there's going to be a lot of distance between a lot of people, and not many people are going to enjoy said movie or that kind of thing, and people are going to be wearing masks and everything. That's a long way. But again, this decision is reckless. It's irresponsible. I don't know why people want, I know a lot of people want to go back to work, and a lot of people want to go to the hair salon. They want to go get want to get their haircuts. They want to get their nails done, all this kind of stuff. But at the same time, you're putting your life at risk by going out to the movie theater or going to the mall and that kind of thing, and you just like, I gotta have this, I gotta have that, blah blah blah. But at the same time, are you thinking about yourself, and are you thinking about others as well? And this is just downright ridiculous how people in different states are forcing the government to open up their doors so that way people can come out and do what they want to do. I know restaurants don't want to do. They want to contact. They don't want to contact the COVID-19 and everything along the way. There are restaurants here where I live that are still closed, but they still do to-go orders and everything along the way. There are bars that have refused to open up their doors because of this whole thing, and I commend them on that because that's actually a good thing for them to do. But at the same time, people, if you want to go out there, be safe. Don't go out there just all willy-nilly, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go to the mall, I'm gonna try to get my nails done, that kind of thing. If you do this, if you're gonna go out there, you want to do all these kind of things, within, I'm going to say 2 weeks or so, we are looking at more and more people getting the COVID-19. And it's just a lot to bear with, and you don't want that happening. So, to all my friends in the state of Texas, like where I live, please be safe and don't do stupid things. The next thing I want to talk about is basically about Trump. Whenever I come up to him, it's just going, really? What the fuck? So, observers of American politics sometimes wonder why White House reporters don't do a better job at asking Donald Trump questions about that expose his his obviously false claims for what they are. And an exchange happened on Thursday, why it is so simple. So basically, during a press conference at the White House, available on Thursday, CNN's Jim Acosta, he asked Trump to explain how it makes sense to blame former President Barack Obama for testing problems pertaining to a virus that didn't even exist until nearly 3 years after he left office. And Trump had this to say.
We started off with empty cupboards. The last administration left us nothing. We started off with bad, broken tests and obsolete tests. What we've come up with between the Abbott laboratories, we have the 5-minute. Did they test you today?
They did test me.
Good. Now I feel better.
Yeah. I'm negative.
You did the 5-minute Abbott test.
The quick turnaround.
It's so great.
I feel like a new man.
That's you know what? That's a brand new test. That didn't exist 8 weeks ago, and now it's like the rage. Everybody wants that test. No, I think we've done a really great job.
But the Obama administration, people from the Obama administration would disagree on your assessment that the cupboards were bare. They said that there was equipment.
I know, Jim. Let me just tell you.
That's right. You say broken test. It's a new virus, so how could the test be broken?
We had a broken
test.
Jim, we had broken tests. We had tests that were obsolete. We had tests that didn't take care of people. But here's what's very important. If you take a look at the swine flu, H1N1, or as Joe Biden would say N1H1, but it's actually wrong. He didn't even know the name. Okay, H1N1, the swine flu. The Obama administration was a disaster. And they did polling on how did they do. And their polls were so negative, so bad. They did a very poor job. And they did a poor job on a lot of things. They did a poor job on our military. They did a poor job on our ammunition. When I got here, we had no ammunition. Just like we had no ammunition, we had very little medical too. So I think when you ask, how did we do? And I have to say it because the news is so fake and so corrupt. I think we did a spectacular job. I'm not even referring to me. I'm referring to all of these people, including your people who have been working with my people so closely.
So after seeing that video, you just go, really? What the fuck? You say the last administration left us nothing. You're saying that former President Barack Obama, who left office in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, did not leave y'all tests for a virus that just occurred as of last year. Now, Trump has been using this particular pants on fire lie for weeks now, even though anyone with a basic understanding of how time works can see how absurd that is. Now, the novel coronavirus that caused COVID-19 didn't exist until late 2019, and it didn't arrive into the U.S. until January of 2020. Now, bearing time travel and everything along the way, so if you was the doctor, you know everything is on the way, or if you were a time traveler, that'd be kind of interesting to know. But it was not possible for former President Barack Obama to develop a test for a virus that didn't occur until nearly 3 years after he left office. Again, what the fuck? And Trump kept saying it's Obama's fault over and over and over to distract from his government's failure to develop and produce a mass, a reliable coronavirus test during the whole terms of January and February. Now, while it wasn't possible, like I said, to do any of this for Trump or anything, Obama's Obama's administration did leave a detailed pandemic response playbook put together by former President Barack Obama's National Security Council in 2016. But instead of using it, Trump, being Trump, he decided to fire the government's pandemic preparedness team in 2018. So those fake tests, those tests that don't work, that don't exist, and later spent 6 weeks after the coronavirus arrived in the U.S. by downplaying it at every turn. So again, the fuck, really, y'all? It's just so like, really, what the hell? It's just, whenever his name comes up and I see all this kind of stuff, my mind is just everywhere and everything else on the way. Like, seriously, he had to order, if I'm not mistaken, 100,000 body bags because he predicted that this coronavirus is going to get to at least 50 to 60,000 people. He is absolutely wrong. It's going more and more every day, and because people are not acting safe, people on these protests and everything thinking it's okay to go to these protests, where in fact it's not okay. If you didn't watch my last video, you should watch my last video because it talks a lot about that in some way. But again, he's using this liar pants on fire thing for weeks now, and people are just like eating it up, and everything's on the way. And I, for one, do not like this. I just want him out of office like that, post haste. Now, through the midst of this whole video, there's a lot of bad stuff happening and everything on the way, but there is some good going on. I want to give you guys, there's some good news I want to give you guys. Disney is working on doing a live action remake of its 1997 classic film, Hercules. And I, for one, I will be so stoked to see this. Hopefully they bring in a good cast and everything along the way. I really hope they put Danny DeVito as Phil in this movie because he was amazing. I recently just watched all of the Hercules, the anime series on Disney Plus. Go Disney Plus. And I don't know who they going to choose for casting and everything. People are talking about like Tom Holland for like a skinny Hercules, and they want Chris Pratt as like the buff, Hercules and everything along the way. But again, there's a lot of cast and everything that's along with this. But I'm looking forward to it because they worked on a lot of other 90s Disney animated movies like Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, and being reimaged at $1 billion grossing films over the past years. Now, you probably wonder who's going to be over this. Well, basically, it's going to be David Callahan, who wrote The Expendables, and he did Godzilla 2014. He'll be writing the screenplay. However, the Russo brothers, as you know, they are great with the Marvel movies and everything. They are going to be producing that movie, so it's going to be something epic, and that will be great. I think it comes out, I don't know, probably going to be 2022. But I will say this: if they choose a bad cast for the music, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, you better choose a great group of amazing singers. Jennifer Hudson better be one of them. That's all I'm gonna say. Jennifer Hudson, she got to be one of them. And along with that, I'm wearing this shirt for a reason. If you ever watch Space Jam, it's on Netflix. It's a great 90s movie and everything else along the way. And they are now doing Space Jam 2, but they're calling it Space Jam New Legacy. And LeBron James, he couldn't keep it under wraps or anything else along the way. He had it on his hat, and he showed off the new logo and everything for it. And it is set to release in 2021, July 16th. And that's really cool. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. But who knows? It's going to be good. Malcolm D. Lee, who wrote Girls Trip and he did Night School and everything, he's going to be directing the movie. And producers Ryan Coogler, Duncan Henderson, and everything is on the way. They're going to be working on it as well. But again, these movies I cannot wait to see, and everything else on the way. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to love this. Folks, like I say, there's a lot happening right now, and we we just got to be safe and everything that's on the way out there, okay? But let me know in the comments below. What are you guys thinking about the whole, with us here in Texas, about the whole reopening, its economy and everything along the way? What are your thoughts about Trump blaming Obama and everything along the way? What do you think about these upcoming movies coming out? Also, Georgia, apparently, they want to waive driving tests, and kids can actually drive on the road with their parents' permission. How about no? But, like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that way you guys know I always have a video out and you never will be, you'll never be harmed. You never will not be unfascinated by it. But with that being said, I love all you guys. Be safe out there. Peace out.